So, learning about astral projection and the meaning of what realms are, the creatures that you see, and things like that. I found a section in one of the books, and I'll post it in my title comment what book that was, but they go over the elements of reality, which is minerals, plants, animals, and people. And talking about being Godzilla and taking confidence in the astral realm and in your everyday life, I feel like the spirituality of rocks is something to consider. And I know that it sounds silly. Like, how can a rock be spiritual? Like, what can I learn from a rock? Um, Very simply, I'll state this, and maybe I'll do a longer discussion on it. But very simply, it is about taking up space. A rock exists and it doesn't apologize for its existence. It takes up the space that it needs to because it has to. It exists without anyone's permission, and it holds strong until, someone picks it up and maybe tosses it or turns it into another material. But at this point of just existing, it is what it is, and it's not changing. It's unmoving. You cannot argue it to death out of being what it is. And that would be the first spiritual level of what you can learn from a rock. So, growing confidence in the astral realm. I feel like that's why they mentioned it in the book. And maybe I'm not explaining it as thoroughly, and maybe that's why I should go into deeper detail on it. But this whole thought process of becoming Godzilla and holding your space, or even imagining protective light around yourself, is all in the same vein of the same concept being, of just being, owning your space, and not asking for permission to exist. And I think that is one of the many things that we could probably learn from a rock. Probably the best one to learn from a rock is take up space. Take up space. You're here. You're here for a purpose. What that purpose is, for discovery or for your own sake of knowing. But hold the space. Hold the space. Exist like a rock that should be here.